Ah, okay. So I wasn't sure if it was working. I'm sorry for the silence. I didn't realize that it started working. It seemed like it wasn't working yet, but I just got a message that they can see me. So thank you for coming today. I am very excited to play Crazy Stone. So, Crazy Stone is a computer Go program, just like AlphaGo. And I heard that before AlphaGo came out, Crazy Stone was the one of the strongest computers in the world. And it was about 5 dan before, but after AlphaGo, the developer upgraded it with some deep learning, how do you say, deep learning technology. I don't know. And then now it's even stronger. So he believes, the developer, that Crazy Stone is about 7 to 8 dan. And I'm going to play Crazy Stone for the first time on an even game. And I think it's the time now, so let me start. Have a nice game. I am Black. And just to let you know, it's an even game and there is no time limit. So we'll just talk and have fun today. So let's see. I will start with the 4-3 point, just like a serious professional Go player a- in a serious tournament, you see. And then let me approach over here. My opponent is playing very fast. Ooh, so he pincered here. If I start a Joseki right away, I would get gote. You see, I come in here and then white blocks and then I do that. And then when I jump, white will approach here. And then I don't like this white's approach because it will make the good area on the upper side along with this Joseki. So I'm going to Tenuki over here and get this one. I could also jump and then start this Joseki, but then because of this 4-3 point is a little awkward from this Joseki of shoulder hit, I usually like to Tenuki when white pincers here. By the way, it's a little bad that I cannot see what you are saying. 1 second. Let me see if I can find a way to. Nope. I'm trying to use my phone to see if I can see you. Just 1 second. Oh yeah, now I can see. Wow. Many of you came. Thank you. So yeah, so if you have any questions, you can leave on the chat. I might miss it, but I might catch it. So anyway, back to the game. White approached it here, and I could attach here, which would be very common. I could also pincer like that. I could tenuki again and take this corner. That could be good too. Mm, I think I'm going to pincer maybe around here and see what white chooses. White could come over here, and that would be the Joseki around here, and then white makes the tiger mouse, so I come over here, and then white would get sente and come over here, and I take this upper side. White would come to the side, come to the corner, and then I guess that would be a well-balanced opening. Another variation is that white can hane here and then attach instead of coming over here. That is more modern variation. And some players say that white's attach over here is superior to this one. But you know, this one has been played for hundreds of years and it's more straightforward. Attaching over here right away, it's a bit complicated. So when you don't want to be involved in this state-of-the-art complicated joseki, you can simply do this variation. And white should push here, and then black comes out. White's ah? Wow. So that one I haven't seen before. I suppose this is the creative way of playing. And I guess I should hane. Okay, yeah, I'll hane. White will need to extend. And then I could come out, but then when white connects, there is this cut, so I'll need to come back, and then white can extend over here. And I think that is good for white. So maybe I will do that. So this is to prevent white's cut over here in sente so that I can hane the corner. This spot seems small, but it's very important because if I come over here, then I can take some eye shape around here. And then I'm taking away white's territory over here. If white gets to extend over here, on the other hand, my group over here would be much weaker and baseless. So I did that instead of this one, so that there will be no cut. White came here anyway, but that is not a problem because I can fix with my tiger mouse. So here there is a little weakness, but it's not a big concern for white because these two stones are not big enough. If I peep here and then come out, white can just come out. Let me get these two stones, but just come out to the center. That won't be very good for black. So that's why white is not fixing this one. And over here I could cut and capture this one stone. But then when white just gives this up, Atari and connect, I'll have to come back and then white can Atari and block here. That would be not good for black. So let's not cut. I guess another option was to push over here instead of this hane. And then when white answers, I cut. Then there's no blocking of the center. But I think this is not bad for me anyway. And that is a very interesting move. And I kinda like it. If white extended here, then I could push once more and then do the knight move. This would be like trapped in this territory. I mean, in this black's, how do you say, influence, surrounded by black. And then even if white leaves, black will get sente and I could do something around here. So now I could cut and then block, and I'm confident that I can capture these three stones, but the problem is that white would hane here and then block, and then white will have such a good shape in the center. I don't like that. I could cut here and then extend, but white's capturing this one stone would be nice. So I'm thinking, I guess I will just extend here. So this was a good move. This is better than just extending and me pushing. So now white will need to fix either tiger mouse or connection. They are both good. And I can keep attacking this group, but it's kinda safe. It has the good eye shape around here. I think I'll Atari this one. And because this white's group is not alive yet either, white doesn't have to connect, but white won't be going other places either because this group is a little weak. So white should either jump to the center or connect. So this pushing over here, it was to strengthen white's connection over here. And it was good for me too because I got to have more stone toward this side. So I did that, and I am debating between this approach or this corner. This corner seems good, but this approach is good too. I don't want to start something in this area yet because I don't know what to do and I'm concerned about wrong start. So maybe let me take this corner. When I take this corner, I will be heading out to this side, and that can somehow erase white's potential on the left side. So we do the joseki over here, and I think my chat window is frozen. Let me see if there were any questions. I see a lot of hellos. Hello. Oh, what? What? Why just blocked over there? You know, your textbook says you're not supposed to block. I wonder if white wanted to block this side. Mm, okay, yeah. So I caught up with the chat, I think, and I didn't find any major questions. So let me keep going with the game. When black extended here, white couldn't block because then there is this cut that is in your go book if you have this have any book about this Joseki. So normally the book would say this result is good for black and that's why white doesn't block here. But I can kind of see why white thought this was better because there were more potential in this area than on the upper side. So I guess that's why white wanted to block this one. And that's interesting. I like how computer can be so creative and so free of any preconception. I think that's just amazing. Anyway, so We did that, and white is very greedy. White wants to take all the left side, and it doesn't want me to have the lower side. So white is trying to have both. And the thing is that this group over here, this white group, is not completely alive yet. So I want to attack this one stone somehow in a way that I can use this big white group over here. But that's kind of tricky. The simple way would be to jump and then do the shoulder hit. But if white pushes me like a couple times and then leave, I'll be left with some war over here. And if I cannot kill this group, I'll have nothing left. So that's not nice, right? Once I jump out, white answers. I could approach from this side, but when white jumps out, again, I don't know what to do. I could jump and one space jump instead of shoulder hit. But when I do the one space jump, white can do the extension. And again, I don't know. So I think I'll just give up on the idea of attacking this one stone. Because reducing this white's left side would be nice as well. So let me do this one. This is another Joseki variation. White can take this area and then I'm going to take corner along with some of this side area. White would normally attach over here and then I would hane and white cuts and then I attach here and white captures this one and then I would take the corner. Let's see if white plays like that. Do that. And then white will need to do that. Or I would rather say most human players would play here. It will be interesting to see if computer also thinks that's the best. So this is another Joseki variation that white haned here. But this Joseki is such that black will take the corner and white will get the center. But black gets the center. So unless you are really building something in the center, white doesn't choose this Joseki. And I think it was a wrong time to choose this Joseki as white. Let's see. So white connects here. It's all one way. There are no other variations since, no, once white harness here. So you do that. And of course white has to come out and I connect. And then I attach over here. White jumps and then I attach. White does that. And then I will need to come back to the corner and that. Right? And then I need to attach over here. And there is a little complicated sequence if white harness here, and that involves some complicated co-fight. Oh, um, um, uh, okay. I wasn't prepared for that. Um, What? What if I do that? Um, all that. I think this is a little better. Um, uh, I think. Oh, ah, well, I don't think this helps anything. White will need to give up these three stones, and I'm afraid this would be a short game. White chose to give up these four stones instead of these three stones. White could come out by Atari here and connecting, but either way, I think the game would be over. So I think this Joseki over here, it was too complicated unless the computer like knew exactly what to do. So, oh, hmm. Well, maybe, mm, maybe it was just some some mistake. I just don't have the enough vocabulary. But I did see some interesting moves. Like this attach, I wouldn't necessarily say this is a good move, but it wasn't too bad either. But then I think this invasion over here was a little too early. But then this double hane, it was really good move. I liked it a lot. And this hane here, like people wouldn't think about this hane because we learned that this is bad. But in this particular situation, I think it was kind of interesting choice. And then, yeah, this pincer was also a good choice. Only that this hane was a bad choice of Joseki. So I think we will continue with the game, but with the death of these four stones, I would say practically the game is pretty much over. You can see that white is trying to attack this black group, but it will be difficult to do much. The center is too open. White does have these sente moves, cutting here and Atari, but I have this one eye space over here, and there will be another over here, and this white is not too strong. But these are like coming over here and this hane, these are really good try, good attacking moves. Mm, and then is there leather? No, no leather. So I just need to come out to this area. This one stone over here is light, so I can give that up. White will need to block over here, I think. And then I can take Sente, go out in knight move or one space jump. Hmm. Oh, I guess that's kind of Sente. I need to fix the corner. There's bad aji. I wonder if white can tenuki now because of this exchange. Directly black cannot cut white. The only concern is that the shape around here is a bit bad. Mhm. And let me do the tiger mouse. Wait, if I do the tiger mouse, white will also block here, and that's no good. So let me do the one space jump. When I have this peeping in center, there is this diagonal move cut. I wouldn't cut right away because white can live in here and do something separate on top. But there is that weakness, and I can probably use that later. So the situation is that black does need to live and white doesn't have enough territory. This is really big. White can save this corner, but still black has this corner over here and that and this one. When white doesn't have much anywhere. White has maybe a little here, but it's open. It's no territory, no territory. Maybe somewhere in the corner. It would be good idea for white to exchange this hane. This is sente. And just by exchanging these two moves, white can live in the corner. Anyway, let me go out over here. So white is all connected, but I got my sente. And when white connects here, I guess I'll just leave. Like that. Yeah, that's, I guess, very slow. Maybe I'll exchange this one first. Right, I'll exchange that before white cuts here and Atari. White can come out, but then I will do that. I can also exchange the tiger mouse. Oh, white did that first. So now I need to connect. Maybe I'll connect here. Yes. And then white will come out, I think. And I'm planning to either jump or attach here. That's bad exchange. This is bad exchange because without this exchange, if white gets to come over here, N18, in the end game, and black doesn't answer, white might have an aji to come over here, Q18, instead of this cut. Or at least the monkey jump. So, because it removed all that possibilities, that's bad. But only if we assume that white gets to play here. If eventually black comes here first, this exchange wouldn't mean anything. That will be just the same. So I did that, and white is still trying to attack my group over here. Oh no! Okay, I was a little slow, but I did see that there is a ladder over here. So now these three stones are dead. I can see why white came over here because white is behind, and when black comes here, black can make one eye. So that's why white came here. But this is ladder like that. So I cannot save these three stones. Oh well. But it was interesting how white tried to attack this black group. But it seems like white still gets lost somewhat. Like Hane here and coming out, or this cut here, this throw in. I think these moves are all mistakes. Of course, the losing move in this game was this extension. Seems like white didn't see this attach over here. So, um, yeah, I just got a message that Craig Stone would like to resign. I'll just answer this one, and I think we will soon see that the game is over. Yes, so Kristen resigned. There were some big mistakes as you saw this extension over here. Yeah, that was the biggest one. Well, but you wanted to see my game against 5 Dan. I think it was very close to that. I it's hard for me to tell how strong Stone was. Like on this game it wasn't too good, but I believe it doesn't mean much about the Stone's ability. Maybe it was just bad luck that it had like this particular bad game. But it showed me like very interesting moves like this double hane. I think that was my favorite in this entire game. So I'm sorry that it was a bit of short game today. Um, I think I'll be playing Great Stone again sometime. Yeah, sometime soon. Because yeah, it was a bad game for Great Stone, so we should give it more chance, I think. And I also wanted to have some more games with like 5 Dan or 7 Dan levels, as I explained in the last game.